Hello. In this video, I'm going to go over filling out the dailies in the job. So once we're logged in, we can go to our jobs. Go to the job we need to add a daily for. We'll go to 103 here. And from there, we have our job information. We have some variance reporting information, but we want to create a daily. So let's click on daily. We'll click on new day and we can select which day this is for. We'll keep this on the 7th and we'll click add day. Now, I would like to clarify that I am in an executive account, so I have access to everything, whereas your foreman would only have access to the operations side. They would not see any of the accountant information. So now we can start filling out our asphalt. So we estimated 500 square feet. We estimated 57 tons. So we can say we did our full area of 500 square feet. We can now select our asphalt. Again, we estimated 57.5 tons. So let's say we ended up using 58 tons. We'll click OK. We can see we went $27.70 over budget here. For our trucking, we estimated 10 loads or 10 hours, excuse me. So we have $800 in our budget left. So now we can fill out. They worked the 10. Click OK. We broke even on our budget compared to what we estimated. So now we can select our labor. Our labor, Asphalt Crew 1. We had Harry, Jimmy, Robert, and Alex working that crew that day. We can clock them in or clock them out. So at the beginning of the day, your foreman can come in the yard and say, okay, everyone's here. We can clock everyone in. And then at the end of the day, they can clock everyone out, or they can just input the amount of hours that each person worked at the end of the day for the crew. A little bit easier that way, but you can also edit this if you would like to. So we can change this. Say we started at 7 a.m. and we went until 5 p.m. And check mark. Okay, we worked for 10 hours. Okay, so now we still have $50 left in our budget for our crew hours. We can estimate our TAC now. So we estimated 2.22 gallons. So we'll say we used four gallons. We went $7.12 over our budget. And then we have our additional cost. It looks like from doing this before, we had a water truck on the job. So we can click 1 and click OK. Perfect. Now we've got our asphalt block filled out for today. We can fill out our sealer as well. So we can view what this looks like. It's pretty much the same process as the asphalt. Every process in here is going to be about the same. You're going to select the material. It's going to have it on here for you already, and then you're going to input the amount. So we estimated 16 gallons. And we'll click OK. Perfect. We still do have $64 left, but we did estimate 1,000. And we ended up doing 1,010. So we went 10 square feet over what we estimated. And now we can select our labor. We can just say our striping crew. Jack showed up and worked for 10 hours. So we went over budget $116 in our labor. And then we have any equipment. So we can select our equipment. We didn't select anything in when we created the bid, so there's nothing selected here, but we can choose it as we need, and then we can select. So milling machine was there for 8 hours. Obviously, you're not milling on a seal coat job, but just so you can see how that works. So now what we'll do is click Save. Do we want to update the status? Not yet. So now we can see, we can close this out. And now we have our foreman, what our operations is filled out. And then once you get your final tickets from your vendors, your accountant can come in an administrative position so they can see everything. Your accountant can come in and then fill out the accountant side. And then you can compare and see how everything was based on what your foreman put in and your accountant put in, based on what it is that you estimated you would do. Um, Now, if I were to add a new day here, I'll add another new day and close this, save and close. So we can see it's just going to continue adding down in the list. Um, so we, again, don't have any billings. We did not decide to bill anything for this yet, so this will continue to be blank. But if you have any other questions, please feel free to reach out to me at support@pavementsoft.com. Thanks so much.